Welcome back to the Top AI Projects series, which I've been recording for the last little while. Today, I will be talking about AI projects specifically in the COVID diagnosis space. So, COVID diagnosis itself is a big thing as we speak. As you know, a lot of patients are getting diagnosed due to the Delta variant uh, at the time I'm recording this video. And the US in the National Institute of Health has used AI to detect those uh, COVID infections in the lung using AI. Not much detail around what technology they're using and all that, but the US is definitely using AI as we speak. And this is recorded during the month of September 2021, and things might change as we see technology getting advanced into different areas of healthcare. So USA is making some progress, but the place I see a lot of progress, the country I see a lot of progress is in China. So China has both the government sectors working like the NIH in China, but there are private companies. This company called Infravision. They have AI-based CT scanning tools. So you see these CT scans, and now you can look at the CT scan, and the machine will detect COVID with a high, with a given probability number, plus areas within the lung which is infected, and it has pretty deep diagnostic capabilities. What's a CT scan? A CT scan is a computer tomographic type scan, a little more advanced, obviously, than X-rays, and they have been able to do it. And they've been able to train with a lot of data. So, nothing against China or India. Because of the population, you do get a lot more data coming in, especially of lung scans, CT scans, and you can train with that information. So this is very interesting information. I think they have used NVIDIA chips to make this happen. So props to the technology companies helping with the compute side of it. And then we have another Chinese company called Alibaba. Most of you know Alibaba, big e-com company, e-commerce company based in China. They have an R&D division. I forget the name specifically, but they have a huge R&D division, and the R&D division is able to go into details on lung scans. I think they're using CT scans or X-rays. I'm not really sure. I have to do a little more research, but you can Google that up and find what does Alibaba do in COVID diagnostics. And again, a huge R&D project which they have made very good progress on. And the next country is India, of course. And India, unfortunately, CT scans are not easily accessible for the common population. X-rays are much more accessible, much more easier to get, especially in villages and smaller cities. They do have CT scans, but they have made more progress on X-ray scans, which are much harder if you think about it, right? CT scans have a little more depth to it, and X-rays have these variations. So the DRDO in India, which is the Defense Department within India, has this thing called Atman, Atman AI, and they've been able to find variations in lung X-ray scans, right? So X-rays, and say what's CV and what's not CV. As you see, you get these green patches and the red patches. So these are the tools so far I've seen, which are very interesting in AI for COVID diagnostics. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.